Hi everyone, it's Joe. Welcome back to another ramble. It is October 25th, Saturday at 10:37 p.m. My mom came to visit. She literally just walked out the door. Like, she left, and then I immediately was like, alright, ramble time. First, let me just say, where was I going? This is gonna sound really weird, I'm sure. I've been thinking about rambling, like, all day. But, like, not... How do I... Like, okay, so, like, I woke up today, and I was like, ramble. I'm like, well, there's nothing to ramble about. I've literally been awake for, like, 2 minutes. I think this has just become such, like, an integrated part of my routine that I was, like, so excited to... I was so excited to put up a video or an audio, I guess, for you all to listen to. I was all excited. I was like, yeah, I wanna talk to you all. I mean, I know we're not like literally talking to one another. I'm talking into my phone in a dorm room by myself for an extended period of time. So like, I know I'm not literally talking to anybody, but I was like, yeah. I was all excited. I was like, I want to talk to them, and like, I don't know. I've been excited to do this like all day. I don't know what I was going to talk about, but I've been excited to do this all day, and it got me thinking. So I've briefly mentioned before that that I have another channel, like another main channel. Technically, I've got 3 channels. So I've got my channel my account that I made, like I use for YouTube and stuff, and I say used to like I'm done, but realistically, I could come back at any moment, where I make like gaming videos and stuff, and I mean that was fun, because I had the middle school dream of I'm gonna be a famous YouTuber and play video games for people on the internet, which if I become a famous YouTuber and that's how I make money, that would literally be like a dream come true. Quite literally, I don't think it'll ever happen. Mainly because if this kind of content wasn't any indication, I'm kind of lazy and I don't like editing, or not necessarily not putting in the effort. I just the playing the game and the talking to myself. While it feels a little awkward, it's like, that's fun. The part that I don't like doing is like the minute details and changes to make it the highest quality product like ever. And so like that like turned me off kind of from doing it. And then also I struggled to like do it consistently. Like I started many Let's Plays and series on my but like I never finished them. Like I never finished anything. So, like, I felt this pressure of, like, okay, I started this, I gotta keep doing it, and then it'd be like, but do I? Or, like, I'd get a new game, and it's like, well, this could be good content, but now, whenever I play it, I have to be recording something, because I don't want to fake my first reactions, but similarly, I don't want to freak out too hard and, like, do, like, stereotypical, like, YouTube reaction, because then I, like, feel awkward. So, like, that was, like, it just, like, it kept me from making videos of that style. And then, like, so then I did some other things. Like, I disappeared, and I'd make an update video, and I disappeared again, I made an update video. And then I bought, like, an anime blind box, and I did a review of that, and then I did, like, Payday 3 came out, and I did, like, Payday 3 news content, for a little bit. I did a tier list. The Payday 3 videos actually got some decent traction, in my opinion. Like, they got over 100 views, which I thought was, like, nuts. And then, like, I don't know, Payday 3 was, like, what I was making content on, and it was kind of, like, in a very, very rough state at the time, and I just, like, didn't have any motivation to make anything, and I was like, well, if I don't have any motivation to make anything, if I force myself, it just, like, it'll make an already questionable quality product, like, even lower quality. So then I also had Sorry, I'm going like way out of order. This is like different. I know I typically follow some sort of structure, but I swear I'm going somewhere with all this. So then I had another channel because I would say I used to be, but I still kind of am to some extent. I don't do it frequently now, but when I was like 13, 14, 12, 11, probably even 15, 16. I am 20 now, for reference. I was very much into nightcore music, or as people call it now, what would they? Sped up version, I guess. But let's be real, nightcore is better. It's, take a song, speed it up, higher pitch it, put anime picture as the background, and then put like flashy lyrics on screen. Banger. And I was like one day I took an audio track and I sped it up, and I was like, I took like a still image of something, like an anime still image. I'm like, I don't know how to make lyrics, but I was like, there you go. I made Nightcore, and I posted it. And then like that got like decent views. Like I don't know how many it got, but I feel like it got quite a bit. And I made another one, like, cause I could make them in like 5 minutes, cause they weren't high quality. But like, so I made another one, and it did pretty good. And then like I took like a 3-4 year gap of just, no, I'm not really feeling it. And I made another one, and I remember checking it, and I think it had quite a few views too. And I like that's your gaming channel, and even this, and it's like both of those, the motivation would come and go, and I guess in this case like stay gone. Like it's barely come back. But like this, like these, I don't know. Like I said earlier, I've been thinking about this all day. I'm like, yeah, I can't wait. I want to talk to you all, even though like I said, I know we're not literally talking, but it's like, I want to talk. I want to ramble. I don't know. It's nice having someone to talk with, and to know that presumably they're, like yesterday's video, I think is up to like 16, 17 views. So statistically, at least one of you made it to the end, which means that at least one person sat through my ravings and ramblings. I don't know. It's nice to know that people are, I guess, listening or whatever. Yeah. Sorry, I know things are like way, I don't know. This is like not my usual structure, but like I had this epiphany last night. So if you all remember, I shouted out a viewer, a commenter, subscriber, a color, and so on yesterday's ramble, she left another very polite comment, a very supportive comment, and it got me thinking, and I had this like epiphany, like this is not at all me trying to like engagement bait or like pressure any of you into leaving comments or whatever. Like honestly, like genuinely, only leave comments if you would like to. Like in no time should you ever feel pressured or like you need to comment or like the video. But like I said, I love the engagement, and engagement is great for the algorithm. But like legitimately, like feel no pressure to do this. Like I had this epiphany. I was like, I like interacting with people like you guys. Like, even if it's just giving my thanks for your, like, amazing supportiveness, it's just fun to, like, because presumably, minus the person who commented Jeffrey Epstein, presumably, I would assume, if you're commenting something supportive on my or something, not a troll commenty, and presumably you are a fan of my content. I don't know if fan is the right word. You're a member of this tiny community that I have somehow managed to create somehow. I don't know how, somehow. And it's like, it's just fun getting to interact with you guys, because it's like we're all with this little tiny group of people, But like there's still 14 of us, which is I guess 15 if you count myself, but also I'm not. You know what I mean? It's like, that's like decent size. Like, and just it's I don't know. It's fun. I don't know. So thank you all for interacting and giving me people to talk to. It's fun. I like interacting with you all. Like I said, I'm not at all trying to pressure anybody or bait you into commenting or whatever. It's fun to interact with you guys. I realized that last night as I was typing up a thank you comment for and I was like, this is fun. As someone who hates talking to people, I'm like, this is fun. I like. I mean, mind you, the pressure is there because I'm like, I want to have a good response, and not just keep repeating myself when I thank you over and over and over again for being awesome. But like, I don't know, it's just fun, and I love interacting with you guys. It's like my own. It's like a community of people who, for some reason, and I mean that in the kindest way possible, for some reason, like listening to me talk about the most random things ever, and on occasion lose my mind to get utterly depressive and dark and miserable. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm going in circles. I'm gonna change up topics abruptly now because I don't know how else to go on about that. Like, I don't, without repeating myself just over and over and over again. But like, it's just fun, and thanks for being interactive and showing your support and being awesome, and I appreciate you all. Your comments and interaction are always welcome. I love interacting with you guys. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Next, before we get to the actual like daily event stuff, I woke up today and I made a community post about it. I mean, I made the community post like a couple hours after I had gotten up, or like an hour and a half after. It's like after I'd eaten breakfast and I'd like gone to campus and stuff. I checked YouTube Studio and it's like, yeah, the last night when I went to bed, it was like the total views was like 200 and I don't know. It was 200 and something. I opened it today and it's like views 327. Watch time hours was like 11.2, 11.3. Watch time hours 12.4. And it's like yesterday's video 17 views. Day before that 23. Day before that 28. And it's like, what has happened? This is awesome. Like, okay, hold on. What the? Because I open it right now to make sure I'm like getting an accurate representation. Earlier when I made the community post, it was like the real time views was like 60. It was like 67, I think, and so I open it right now, and it's like the real time to get semi accurate numbers, but then it's like the real time view in the past 48 hours, 90. Where bro, where are these people coming from? It's awesome. I've never seen such rapid number. Like, I mean, maybe the Payday 3 content, because like I said, that kind of got kind of big for me. It's like, but like, where is this all coming from? This is awesome. I don't know. I'm so excited. I mean, I don't expect it to last, so I'm trying to keep my hopes down, I guess. But like, I don't know. This is just insane. Like, I clicked on a thing. Like, somebody watched a video of mine less than an hour ago. Like, I don't know if it's a subscriber, if it's just somebody random. It's like, where are you all coming from? This is awesome. I don't know. This is awesome. I'm so excited. Like I said, I'm trying to keep my hopes down because I know something like this probably won't last. But I don't. It's just awesome. I said the word awesome about 7 times. I really need to expand my vocabulary, I'm sure. I don't know. I'm just really excited. I'm so unbelievably appreciative of everybody. This is great. I don't deserve any of it. At least I don't think I do. This is. I was about to call it awesome again. I'm speechless. Okay. Now that I have gone on and on about my amazing community of people / people who are just stumbling across the videos apparently and watching them. I don't know how. Maybe maybe they're not even watching them. Maybe they're just clicking them. But still, I don't know. This is just cool. Okay, we are now 15 and a half minutes in, and I have done no daily rambly stuff that I always do. Now that we are 15 minutes in, if you stuck with me through whatever that was, we will get to the stuff that, like, you're typically here for, I assume. I don't know why maybe you're here for anything. Maybe you're here for the depression episodes. Maybe you're here for this. I don't know. Anyway. Okay. So I think I've touched on everything that happened after I got off the ramble, which is the thing with, like I was talking about with the comments and stuff. First things first, because I realized I forgot to talk about it yesterday. The new socks that I ordered came in yesterday. The new thigh highs, like, they're orange and black. I got them for Halloween. So, Halloween is Friday, I believe. Yes. So, I am going to try them on Thursday in preparation. So, Thursday's ramble, there will be pictures of them or a photo of them or whatever. But just know that they are here, which is very exciting, and I'm very excited. But I'm not going to put them on just yet. So, like, Thursdays or Fridays ramble, there will be pictures. Or a picture or something. Also, like always, there will be pictures up on Twitter as well, so that'll be like Thursday or Friday. So yeah, there was that. But as for, like, actual, like, today stuff, I woke up today at like 9:15, and then I laid in bed until I'm gonna say 9:45, 9:50. I got dressed. I went to campus. Went to the cafe. I got coffee and breakfast. I keep looking for breakfast sandwiches, and all they have are these turkey bacon pretzel club sandwich things. I know I've talked about them before, but after that, I printed off my lab for earth science, and then I went to the convenience store and I picked up, like, a bunch of snacks, and then I came back here, and shortly after that, my mom got here, so she dropped some stuff off, and then we went to the movies, and we saw the new Chainsaw Man movie. Let's see, what did I think of that movie? Because I know a lot of people are saying it is a masterpiece. Let's see, do I think it is? I think it was very good. Let's see, because I'm gonna stick it on my anime list account, and here shortly after this. So let's see, what do I think I'll rate it on there? I know a lot of people are saying masterpiece and amazing and are giving it 10s. I think it was very good. I don't think it was a masterpiece though. Right now I'm torn between a 9 and an 8. I don't think it was a 10, but I think it was a solid 9. Bare minimum it was an 8. So do I want to bump it up to a 9? The visuals in that movie are amazing. The animation is amazing. The voice acting, which is not something I typically comment on unless it's, like, legitimately bad. The voice acting was great, especially whoever they got to do Rize's voice. I don't know Japanese voice actors very well, but they did a fantastic job. Also, Beam was the shark fiend was very present in that movie. He is the same Japanese voice actor as Tanjiro in the Demon Slayer movie. He did a fantastic job. Also, like, so the guy who did both the intro song and the outro song of this movie, the intro song was actually like played in kind of like it was kind of like I was watching like an anime episode. It was like an opening kind of thing, and it was like this music video kind of thing almost, and like typically I don't think you see those in anime movies. Maybe you do, and I'm just blanking. But it had amazing visuals, and the songs are really good too. What are they? The intro song is called Iris Out, and the outro song was called I believe it was called Jane Doe. They are both excellent songs. Also, Jane Doe, it's like the main artist whose name I am blanking on, and then it is the person who did like the opening music songs for Kingdom Hearts, Simple and Clean, and it's 7,000 remixes. Yeah, the music is great. The visuals are great. Animation is great. Like I'm sitting here thinking, okay, I'm saying all this stuff is great. Why is it not a 10 then? Why am I making it a 9? And I just like I don't know. I'm trying to explain it to my own rationale. Not even necessarily like justify to you all. It's just why am I don't know. I don't think it I don't know. I don't think it hits a 10 in my book. I think because I was thinking about it, like the Chainsaw Man anime on my anime list account. I think I gave it a 10. And I think part 1 of the manga, I think I gave it a 10. That's like, okay, why wouldn't this movie be a 10 then? I think part of it was with the anime and the manga, because I read the manga when the anime was coming out, and then I watched the anime after reading the manga, and I was like super hyped up. I was so excited. I was super hyped about it. I think the hype boosted it to a 10. And people have been very hyped up about this movie. I was very excited to go as of like a couple days ago, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go to the movies. But I wasn't like hyped up to that extent of I get to see the next Chainsaw Man arc. Like, this is gonna be great. Listen, the action was great. Animation, music, characters, voice acting, like literally everything about it was like amazing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it hits. I think partially because the grades of the anime season 1 and the manga were bumped up to a 10 via the hype. I think. I think because I didn't have that same hype for this movie. I don't think it is reaching that 10, but it is definitely, in my book, it is a 9 out of 10. So I went to the movies, and then we came back here, and we watched. I think I mentioned before that me and my mom are watching Spy Family. So like last week when she wasn't here, I watched the episode, and then today we watched last week's episode. So I saw it for a second time, and then we watched this week's episode, which I had not seen. So I believe I gave my thoughts on last week's already. I said it was good. It was a flashback of just Lloyd's memories, and then this week's episode, which was which was like the 2 stories that they typically do like in one episode. So there was a story about the handler trying to stop like a little like there was a guy that was gonna get assassinated, and she like stopped that. And then the second story was Anya walking around the school with one of the teachers and him talking about stuff, and she not understanding any of it but being adorable and doing it to get free tea and snacks, and Anya just being adorable is amazing. I don't know, Anya is like my favorite. Anya is my favorite character. I thought it was a very good episode though. And then so after we did that, we went and we got dinner, and I believe I talked about it whenever it was. I DoorDashed it one time, like here recently, but we went in person. We went to this place called Noodle and Company, I believe, and it's just like basically a pasta place. So I don't remember what my mom had, but we had cheesy garlic bread, and I had what was it? Like it was the garlic bacon crunch mac and cheese or whatever. So it was like mac and cheese with like garlic bacon, I think like crunchy onions, like fried onions. It was very good, I think. But after eating that plus the cheesy garlic bread, like I was cheesed out and I was ready to die from too much cheese. I was like, I'm full. Like I almost finished it completely, but I almost didn't. It was very full, but it was very good food. And Simi came back here and we worked on my PS5 controller that has nasty stick drift. We worked on that, trying to fix it. Like we opened it up and we took stuff out and we like put rubbing alcohol on one of the sticks to clean it, and my right stick became so severely stick drift that it got way worse than it was, and I was unable to move it or fix it to any degree. So one of my PS5 controllers has been retired, and I'm now down from 3 controllers to 2. However, my mom has already said that she, like, this was because I originally, because my birthday was coming up, I was like, hey, I just need a new controller. And my mom was like, what if we fix it instead? So I got the insurance that if it breaks, I can still get a new one. So currently it's either I will buy, like, she will cover to buy a new one, but also she's going to look to, it was my suggestion. She's going to look to see if there are any people around us who can fix controllers and can just, like, straight up fix it. That way it doesn't need to be, like, retired, and it can just be repaired, and I don't have to get a new one. And since, I don't have it anyway, so it's not like I need it if it's away at a repair shop. So we did that, and then after that, we watched the third and final present episode of the Trash Taste podcast that has Premier 2 or Pete as a guest star. Those episodes are just amazing. He's such a funny guest. And I was like, Mom, listen, I've gotta have you watch these. They're great. They're all great. So we finally finished the third one. I hope he gets to keep going on there, because they're without a doubt some of my favorite episodes. But yeah, I watched a little bit of Fear the Walking Dead today, but, like, I haven't played any games. I mean, I did to test my controller, and then I learned it was even more broken now. I also just remembered I need to do a quiz for my science lab. I haven't heard anything else back about my quantum computing homework, but yeah. So overall, I think a very, very, very decent day. Side note, and this didn't go anywhere, nor will it. I just have nobody else to tell, so you all get to hear it. The cashier who took our order at the noodle restaurant, I thought they thought they were attractive. Like I said, that means, like, I know this is very random, and I just have nobody else to tell, and I'm certainly not telling my mom. So yeah, you all get to hear that. Okay. So, I don't know, it just occurred to me, the fact that, like, I've been talking this entire time, I haven't been trying to voice train at all. Oh, I sound like such a dude. Oh, that makes me sad. Oh, man. Well, that bums me out a little bit. I certainly don't look the part. No, I definitely don't sound the part. Ugh. Okay, Joe, calm down. Transitioning is a very long process, especially when you're not on HRT of any kind. Alright. Okay, I think we're good. Also, earlier my mom asked me, she was like, what do you want for your, or she's like, I don't know, like, you've given us nothing. Do you want for your birthday? And I'm sitting there, and in my head, in the back of my mind, I'm like, what do I want? The one thing I want is to hear happy birthday from my bestie. Like, a letter, a random email from a sketchy email, text from, listen, I don't think I'm gonna get it, nor, like, I understand why I won't. That truly is the one thing I want more than anything. I would just, I don't know. But I also know if I get it, it'll break me, because I know it'll make me miss her even more than I already do. But that is truly the thing I want most. And like, obviously I can't tell them that, because my parents are gonna be like, "Well, duh, Joe, you can't have that." It's like, well, I know I can't, but it's that is truly what I want more than anything. My birthday is in like 3 weeks and a couple days, I think. That's crazy. I'll be 21. I can legally drink and consume copious amounts of drugs. I'm not. I swear I'm not. I swear I have no intention to do drinking or drugs. I know my friend Riley wants me to try alcohol and whatnot. It's just, I don't know. Like, out of all of this stuff, like legal drugs and alcohol and whatnot, out of all of it, I think weed intrigues me the most, strictly because people use it and it can like help with their anxiety and depression and whatnot. And as somebody who's strongly struggles with it, I am curious to know if it would benefit me to use it. But like, other than that small curiosity, I am not remotely interested in alcohol or drugs or any of that. Just because like I already feel like I have such a hard time like staying in like stable control of myself, and then to consume a substance that removes even more of that control, it's just not something that I myself am like very interested in. That said, if any of you here are like into alcohol or drugs or whatever, good on you. I'm not gonna get like preachy and say that like drugs are bad or alcohol is bad. I think too much, it can be bad. You know, if you're like a raging alcoholic, or you need to be stoned 24/7 to do anything. Like it, I think too much of anything is a bad thing. That goes for like I said, I think too much is bad. It can be. I think they can cause like severe health problems and whatnot. But like, at the end of the day, if you just do it here and there or whatever, I don't care. Sorry, I hope that didn't come across as like preachy or judgy to anybody. I don't know. Because I know I was talking to one person one time, and like they found out that I'm like, they know that I'm like not a big fan of any of this, and they told me, they're like, "Yeah, I just did drinking. I hope you're not mad at me." And I'm like, no, like you're at like a party or whatever. Like I don't care. do you just don't drink so much to the point that you have severe alcohol poisoning or something? You know what I mean? Also, I realized yesterday that I have done with every one of the songs that have come out, Sail North, pirate music. He put out hold on, guys. It's 11:11. Everybody make your 11:11 wish right now. Okay, my wish has been made. I know by the time this is up, it won't be 11:11. Presumably for any of you, maybe it will be. I don't know. If you watch it as soon as it comes up, I mean, maybe when you click on it, it will be at some point. But I have made my wish, and as per usual, my wish pertains to my bestie. I hope that she has an amazing day tomorrow. But yeah, as I was saying, Sail North, pirate music. He has put out a new song. There's somebody else on the track as well, and I cannot think of their name, but it is a new song. It's called Overboard, and it is very good, and I highly recommend it. Okay. Let's see, I did all the appreciative stuff. I talked about how fun it is to interact with you guys. I talked about my day. I talked about my birthday. I talked about my broken controller. I told you guys the socks are here, about the Sound North song I forgot about. I think I know as soon as I stop, I'm like, oh dang it, I forgot this. But I think that is everything. So, clocking in currently at a whopping 35 minutes. I hope you guys like long rambles. I don't know. I think a long one here and there is fun. Because I definitely I don't like it when they're like 5 minutes. I think 10 minutes is like what I want to reach for. Maybe 8 or 9 minutes. If I don't quite have enough content to make it to 10, that's fine. I think 10 minutes is a good reaching point. I just realized all YouTubers used to reach for 10 minutes because they could put the most ads on 10-minute videos. I swear it's not like that. I think it's a good baseline. I think 15 minutes is cool. 20 minutes, I'm like, sweet. I've got hit the big 2-0, whatever. And then, like, depending on the topic, get some crazy ones where you get, like I did one about I was just talking about my bestie. That one went on for, like, 35 minutes. That's gonna, sometimes you get those special rambles where I talk about something I'm, like, super passionate about. Evidently, that is one of them today. There's up to, like, 36 minutes now. I don't know. Hopefully you all don't mind that it's so long, I guess. And I hope that people, this is no pressure. I hope that people actually will sit through the whole 36 minutes. But if not, I don't blame you. Or if you split it up or whatever. But yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. That way it doesn't just get longer of me just going in circles. So as always, if you liked what you're listening to, hit like, leave feedback, or just comments in the comment section. If you would like to, subscribe and turn on post notifications to stay up to date on things I post. As always, your support means the world to me, and I love you all. But most importantly, I miss my bestie more than anything else in this entire world. And I'm going to keep saying it over and over and over and over again. I thought about this last night too as I was responding to that very supportive comment from Color. I think at least of the handful of you all that I have interacted with, I think like 2 or 3 of you that have, at least 3 of you that have said very supportive things to me. I think my bestie would love all of you guys. I think if she, I still have my conspiracy theory. I'm like, maybe she's hearing these, and I really want her to be one of the people that gets to hear these. I at first I was like, it's gotta be. Now while I still want to believe that, I think if I was texting her about you all and saying, I got this many views or whatever, she would be like, she would tell me, she would be like, see, I was right, that your content is awesome and that people love it and they think that you're cool and awesome. Because I remember when I would hit a follower milestone on Twitter, she would get all excited for me and she'd be like, see, I told you you're cool. I don't know, I think she would get extremely excited and that she would love you all and think that it's awesome that, I don't know, that you all are all supportive. And because remember I would show her people being supportive of me on Twitter and she'd get so excited. I think that, I don't know, I think she would love it. And I hope that one day, if she's not already hearing these, I hope that one day she gets to listen to these and hear how awesome you all are. And maybe, that's it, we should totally do a ramble together. Although I feel I'd feel kind of awkward. I'm not used to doing YouTuber stuff with other people. Not that this is YouTuber stuff, you know what I mean? That'd be awesome if we got to do a ramble together at the same time about stuff. That'd be great. Okay, that's gonna go on my bucket list of things to do with her. Where was I? It was right at the end. But sorry, I got utterly derailed. In my defense, though, I was talking about my bestie, which, if it's not blatantly obvious already, when it comes to my bestie, I don't play around, and I can go on about her for hours. I know I already said it, but thank you all for your support, and I love you all. And if you made it this far, which I don't blame you if you didn't, but if you did, thank you very much, and you're awesome and amazing. Okay, now that we now that we are 40 minutes, yeah, okay, I definitely need to wrap this up. So I think uploading this will take a bit longer than they typically do. I will have this up as quickly as possible. I'll be back tomorrow with another ramble. Until then, bye.